morning, man. How you doing?
Good.
Want to put that in the back for you?
No, I always like to keep my bag with me in case I need stuff. All right, I'm gonna put my thing down there as I break nails. Hello, Diana. Oh, there we go.
Got some water or anything?
Oh, I'd love water. Yes, please. Thank you. All right, we're headed to the airport here in a second.
Got that for you here. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
I'm exhausted.
That's a good thing.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Look at that lovely Venetian over there. I'll put you guys down so I can put my seatbelt on. Look at that. Safety first. Maybe we can get a strip view. We're gonna see. I have probably a not unorthodox or weird question, but still a question.
Go ahead.
Can we take the strip view?
Absolutely.
I mean, because we're not in any aggressive rush.
No.
And let's see. I'm gonna open my window out here because I'm gonna show people on the internets.
Yeah, we can do whatever you want to do.
I'm used to, especially like, no, let's land, let's go back way, and we get where we need to go. You know.
I mean, that's what we do because most people try to get to the airport.
Yeah.
This is what you like. We're gonna do what you like.
Because it was a weekend of live streams, a weekend of filming videos, and it is oh my God, thank you, Dan. It really is nice. And a exhausting weekend of all that.
You can sleep at home. You got to
I woke up Friday morning at 7 a.m. and then I went and got some rest this morning at 7 a.m. Just woke up at 7 a.m. for work, landed here at 11 o'clock at night, and here we are, you know. And then been filming or playing, you know, because that's part of the territory. Filming and playing since.
This is a town of adult plays.
Yep.
As long as you are enjoying yourself, having a good time. You know, this is the best time of year for our weathers.
Mm-hmm. It's not too hot. It's not too hot. It's not too hot at all.
Wait till May. May is when the game changes.
Oh yeah. I mean, we're here. You know, sometime like this is the second. I was here last week, and 2 weeks before that.
It's that new Hummer.
Oh wow! Oh my yeah.
Tesla. That's the
Yeah,
Tesla.
that's the new Tesla. Yeah, look, check that out.
I've seen a few of them around.
Diana's coming right now. She said the weather in England is terrible right now. So we got.
You said in England?
Yeah, the people in the live chat are going on right now.
People don't go to England for the weather.
You don't go to England for the weather. Well, I mean, you do if you like. This is the exact weather that I'm expecting. I want this.
I've been to England quite a few times.
Mm-hmm.
That's not this drinks.
Or even in the UK in general. I guess that certain parts of the UK, you know, can vary. So let's see. We're gonna check this out. What is the temperature right now? It's in the daytime. 66 degrees in Celsius. What is that? 19 or 40? No, you go to England for the friendly people.
Probably 20.
Yeah, maybe 20. But yeah, 66 Fahrenheit is, you know. Oh, and it's cool that they brought back the volcano for at least, who knows for how long.
Yeah.
Because that is, how long you lived in Vegas?
I'm here 21 years this year.
So you remember the pirate show?
I do.
I remember the pirate show. But I didn't have a camcorder that I could have used to record it in those days. But
this
because
is a new Vegas, nothing's for free.
yeah, oh yeah, nothing is. Yeah, indeed.
The volcano's about to, and the Bellagio fountains.
Yeah. Which are iconic, you know, attractions and this and that. I mean, that's a big draw for the Cosmopolitan and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, you know, they're right there.
Yep. When they were going to be condos, it was a huge draw. But then, you know, as it turned into I know the whole background and the whole debacle on how that kind of came out. But nonetheless, it's good times. You know, things evolve. You know, the Sphere caught a lot of hate for that first quarter. Like, oh my God, lost all this money in the first quarter. It just opened yesterday, so you know, didn't have a chance to make any money. The number of people I know who make money from making videos and taking photos of just the Sphere on its own, nothing else involved, is significant.
pivot.
I mean, it's not hard to it's not bad to diversify. Hey, that car guy and Al, you're in the Netherlands or New Zealand. I forget. Netherlands, New Zealand. So like, this is not what I do. This is not my main job, but I like to gamble and I like to share the experience.
Nice silence.
It's not bad. I'm hoping to yeah, there's Gordon. I hope to have it make more than I make in my day job.
That would be amazing.
You know, or as much, you know. Those are both good things.
Do what you like and the money will follow.
Oh yeah, and I've always enjoyed what I do. That's the best part is. That's why I'll keep doing what I do because I'm very good at it and I enjoy it. That's it's good to be good at something. It's good to enjoy it. What kind of car is that there? That's a Corvette?
That is a cool.
There we go. I didn't win the Porsche this weekend.
Tried though.
There's the Hell's Kitchen right there. I tried. I didn't win any at the extra free play. But I am leaving with zero money, so that. But I don't owe the Venetian any money.
That was just a deposit.
That was. I did owe them when I got here.
That money will come back with interest.
Yeah. Well, we'll see about that. The interest part is someone's getting that interest.
You're doing the artist side, I see.
Yeah, I see that down there. Let me see. Can I zoom in? Let's see. Yeah, I can. I can at least zoom in a part. That looks grainy. I'm not going to do that. This is a new thing from the last month is doing live.
A lot of people that go live.
There's a lot of people that go live. Absolutely. We were a lot of these people participated. Played Deal or No Deal. You know the game. You know from television. And we had over 1 million people playing Deal or No Deal with us. Not all at once. You know, at any given point there'd be a few thousand. You know, at any given second there'd be a few thousand. But over the course of a few days, over 1 million people, and that's awesome.
I don't know what they're doing over here.
Where I think it's just usually they're going there to. Oh my God! What are we in New York? Hey, we got some fountain action. This is definitely worth it for the stream. It's literally a stream. Hey, it's playing Lucy's. Don't demonetize us for the song. That's a big problem. I did a 6-hour live stream yesterday and got like 35 copyright music violations.
You got a battery that'll last that long.
This bag is filled with a dozen batteries and 7 phones. This is the primary phone. The other ones serve ancillary purposes. One captures non-live, but in a portrait mode. Sorry, a landscape mode. You know, it's good to have, variety. There's the Cosmo. I mean, it's one of the best places to stay for that experience of the Bellagio fountain while still the Bellagio fountain. Some of my best photos I've taken from the Cosmo. Because I was there like the first week it opened as a Marriott property. I did a lot of the firsts. The first day a certain game made it into any of the casinos where they didn't know how to play it correctly yet, or to deal it correctly, or to cut the cards or shuffle correctly. Those are good things. Yeah, 3 card. I was here the day 3 card came out. That was good. Oh my God. Hello, James from Ireland. How are you doing there? It's like a weird, whatever those things are going. This thing that looks like this, but yet I've been to them in many countries. What's that?
I know they have them in
Oh yeah, I think I've been to the one they had in like one of the ones they had in the UK.
Beauty is a very interesting place.
Oh, yes. So I love Park MGM because of the non-smoking. Because my eyes were burning for the past couple days from all the smoke that accumulates in them. And I've got a post-pneumonia or post-mysterious pneumonia right around the time that COVID came out, dry cough that I've had for 4 years. I don't like take it. It's a dry cough. People like eat a cough drop. Like it's not gonna help. It's an involuntary reaction kind of cough. But all that smoke doesn't help. Let's see. There we go. We white balance that part out there.
Cleaning the lion.
So, yeah, I saw some stuff from that. It's time. And how about the Tropicana? I mean, it's closed for like a week now, right? 5 days.
Yeah, they are going to. It's going to be in demo mode soon.
Yep. Some people hate that, but I mean, it's old. I mean, it was old. It was old when I was young.
It's never personal.
Absolutely. I remember this time. We were staying at the Rio. So, and we would walk. We walked from the Rio to I'm gonna date myself here. We walked from the Rio to the construction of the Mandalay Bay, walked down to the Strat, and then walked back to the Rio. Mind you, all those things, obviously there's, you can tell eras and stuff like that.
What was your age and physical ability?
I was 17. And I said to a friend of mine, like, hey, let's go to Vegas this weekend. I'm paying. And then he came and joined Pincantle, right? In fact, when I was 18, I could go to Indian casinos. I did. So I'd go and play games at Indian casinos. That permitted it at 18. No, those things didn't exist in those days. Because that was, in the days when the Mandalay Bay didn't exist yet, right? Could be the I don't know, like the guitarist from Guns N' Roses or something like that, or like somebody. You can tell they're famous, but we just don't know who they are exactly.
There's a lot of imposters here coming to Vegas.
Mm-hmm. But this was a real guy. This is a real rock star guy who was talking. They're like, hey, who's gonna pick me up from the airport, right? Wow. Just because it's it's not the days of old, right? It is the hey, I went to Vegas. I'm coming home. Who's picking me up?
No flying PJs, huh?
Yeah, and then also flying Frontier, and it'd be like, is it cheap? No, it's because there's good destinations in some cases.
Yeah. Frontier's not Southwest yet.
Frontier's not Southwest yet, and I feel like it's getting maybe differenter than Spirit, even though it's kind of like people treat Spirit, Frontier, and Ryanair in the same breath.
People treat Spirit in a whole nother way.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. I can't recall when and if I have flown Spirit. But I've flown Frontier in the last 2 weeks because I booked my ticket 2 days before.
Yeah. Spirit's good for an hour.
Yeah. I'm like an hour and a half. So it's not too bad.
You don't want to do more than an hour. Those planes are criminals.
Oh yeah. So I always it was a time I flew Frontier in Canada. It was from Vancouver to Calgary, and that was the flight's Frontier. And I get in, and I was at the time I tweeted a joke. I said, "Oh my God, they got a credit card swipe so you can recline your chair, right? For like every 5 minutes." Then I had to qualify that. I want to be clear. That's just a joke. You cannot recline your chair.
Yeah.
Because I don't want people thinking, oh, is there a class where I can, stick a quarter in the thing and they'll give me a massage? If you remember those massaging beds? Yeah. That was the essence of the joke, the old massaging beds kind of thing.
They still got them.
Yeah.
I go to a laundromat sometime. They have those chairs with all of the touchy things on there.
When we we usually drive here. But it's 1,000 miles, so my wife doesn't like that drive. But we would drive here, and it come for a week or two. Hey, we drive, we leave when we want. But also, we've got a really good laundromat that we go to. That it's a good location over there in Chinatown, nice and clean, brand new laundromat.
Out here, huh?
Yeah, over on I think it's on Decatur. Yeah, so like off of Spear Mountain, like over in that, let's see. Do you know where the SF Super? No, the second SF. Actually, it's between the two SF supermarkets on what I think is Decatur. You know, so if you were going like northeast, south, if you were going west on Spear and make on Spring Mountain and make a left, it would be like right over there on the left side in this little section, brand new, nice and clean, all the machines, you know, not like, you know, repurposed and stuff like that. So used many times because we've went to some other sketch ones, you know, in north.
Most of them were sketch.
Yeah, this was like, this is nice, this is good. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to remember that.
Yeah, if I could pop out of my phone to find it, I would tell you, but I can't. Can't do that too easily. What in a live stream? Because it stops the stream.
And then the party's over.
Yeah, 50 frame per second. Yeah. So I mean, these days, oh my god, just people living their life and doing their job, you know, and then filming, doing their job is. And I love that's the frontal view. I love that frontal view. Is that native to the car?
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
It's
looks
pretty much for your entertainment.
It looks crisp and beautiful.
Yeah.
And I've got a Bolt, a Chevy Bolt,
Yeah.
but they have the rear camera thing like that for the rear mirror, but it's like 10 frames per second. So if you look at it, you're gonna have a problem. So
Never look at it.
Can't look at it even if I wanted to, because it's so bad. I wish I could get stats about what's going on here, but this is only for live, so I'm limited what I can do here.
Wow. I guess everybody flew Frontier.
Oh yeah, look at that, everyone. It's the great frontier.
It is the great Frontier.
You remember when that parking lot out in front of the Trump Plaza was gonna be used for a giant Ferris wheel, like but the other one, what's the Lynx Great Wheel, whatever that thing is, that happened first.
The observation wheel, yeah.
Yeah, what's the High Roller? That's its name. The High Roller. Yeah, they got that one built for, because I remember seeing like the forums, you know, and it's like this is coming soon, and I mean it was obviously a billion years ago.
Everything in Vegas seems like a billion years ago. Every year it's a different.
Yeah, it's a different. Some things. Well, Formula One, right?
That definitely changes things.
How about if we ruin traffic and do construction? Like, well, we're used to construction, you know.
Yeah. Just not used to.
Which wouldn't affect us because we mainly go to things in Chinatown. So park in the plaza, pop right out, drive down Spring Mountain, done. Part. Yeah, but over at the Spring Mountain part, it tends to be okay.
What are you doing? You're doing everything but driving. There we go.
There we go.
All right, we are here at Frontier.
Frontierland. All right.
You are still streaming.
Okay, come on, thing. Make sure I don't forget my jacket. That's an important thing.
We'll see you soon.
I wish I had something I could give you because they took it all from me.
Oh.
I will catch you in the next time, though.
All right.
Don't worry, I will get you. I'll have my host find you. It's great to meet you, Governor.
All right,
Thank you, sir. That's the problem being a broke gambler, is being broke. But getting home is important. Now we've got to pass through security and figure out where did we win? We didn't lose, Chris. That's the important part is we left even. We owed them money. In a way, we actually kind of won because when we just arriving, we owed them. I had markers out for the Palazzo, so I owed the Palazzo money. But in the end, I'm able to leave with not owing them that money. If you guys caught some of the other live streams, and then there's a bunch of recorded offline. There were staggering losses in some cases. All right, we're gonna go find our gate here. Yeah, it really is a win. We are going to Portland at 4:30. We're going to gate E10. There we go. We're going to gate E10. I've got water. I need to drink that before I go through security, so I'm gonna drink some water, or else this water will be for naught. Oh my God, you're seeing my legs. Hello, the Reptilian Master. How are you doing? Let's throw this thing away here. All right, we're going to try to go through here. If they require to see my boarding pass, which actually, you can still put, that's true, Chris. If only there were money. All right, I am going to pop out for 1 second because I have to make sure my boarding pass says pre-check, and if it doesn't, I've got to go to one of those things. So it may terminate my stuff here for a second. And let's go and do it. Let's see. So yeah, you'll have to let me know if it... I think it temporarily pauses it until I've intentionally restart it. We'll pass you guys through the X-ray again. I went back and watched the X-ray. It was crazy. Yes, Chris. Well, if only the ALNA would let me film there, I would actually play there more often. It's and film with a tripod. If they let me film like I can here at the Venetian. So a lot of you probably haven't watched the live streams. That's okay. We'll rebroadcast them. But what was it? What's what I'm trying to say? What, 12 hours of live streamed? What was the question, Reptilian Master? I want to make sure this chat rolls by so quickly sometimes that the fact I'm seeing this text as long as I am right now is kind of impressive. Just tell them you're Brian Christopher. Brian Christopher almost didn't get permission there. That's how strict they are over there for no, rational reason. It was people like us who fought them heavily to, allow him to be there for his event and stuff like that. And then he got one of his biggest, if not his biggest, live hand payout type of things for, what's that called? Whatever the thing is called. It's popping up here. All right, we're getting ready to pass through. What's the win-loss on it? If you mind me asking. Lester was down. Yeah. I'm up here expecting to be pre-checked away. Yeah, no tattoos. Me. But, there's a nice little pen there. All right, put you guys... There we go. All right, and we're back. Yeah, it should be less laggy soon. Once I connect to the Wi-Fi, I think it'll be slightly better. Let me go pop over here, swap myself around, and connect to Wi-Fi. Wheel of Fortune way at the end. A lot of people love that Wheel of Fortune video for reasons I have no idea, but it's okay. So we've got just a little Wheel of Fortune over here. Some Buffalo. A bunch of people playing roulette. $3 minimum. $3 minimum is reasonable, Some Kylie skin here. You can buy all of your Kylie products here right at the airport. Let's go see. Those people not being allowed to fly until tomorrow? You let me know if this is what's the word I'm looking for? If it's choppy. Yeah, that part. International airports. Yeah, you buy real equipment instead of fake, airport store equipment. Sure, yeah, there we go. It's counting. So, right, E15? Oh, I think this is really cool. They've got this huge Kardashians, right there, Chris. I love this. Is the first time I've ever actually seen this, where they've got this giant banner as you're walking along, and that way you'll know, hey, my flight to Portland, 4:30 p.m. Right there, on these giant things. I've eaten at that Burger King over there before. So let's walk around a little bit. Any questions you guys have about Vegas or comps or gaming or airporting and thing, any of that kind of stuff? They got Willy Wonka here. I want it now that I got a major hand pay once on. Not giant, but it was hitting the major. Reset that thing down to 500 or something. 5 or 8, I forget. We'll walk down to the end where they've got some of the weird slots. Sorry if I don't know if you answered or not. Anyways. How was Luxor? So, I've stayed at Luxor several times, and some people love it, some people hate it. I don't. I can stay there myself. I can't bring my wife to stay there because she wouldn't like it. But in general, so things people don't like about the Luxor, and the same thing they do like, the elevators. Oh, I do not live in Las Vegas Car Wash Channel. So let's talk about the elevators in the Luxor. The elevators move at an angle, because you're in a pyramid. If you happen to be in the pyramid tower. That's really cool. You're moving at an angle, right? You're going toot, 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 toot. But they break a lot, so some people don't like that. If you go to the wrong elevator bank or walk in the wrong direction, getting to your room will take a very long time because you got to walk all the way around the pyramid, and a pyramid has 4 sides, not 3. Sometimes it's a triangle, so it has 3. No, it's 4. So I once made a right turn when I should have made a left. And I had to walk the entire pyramid to get to my room, which was fine because I was filming it and stuff like that. But that's a real thing. It's rooms they're fine, right? Okay, another negative. I had a video about this before. In the bathroom, you're saying, what are you talking about the bathroom in the Luxor? In the bathroom, the toilet paper dispenser is like 6 feet away from the toilet. And I'm not exaggerating. I can try to find the videos. It is very, very far away from the toilet. Like if you're sitting on the toilet, you're not reaching your toilet paper dispenser. Fortunately, I've never had to use these kind of things because, the purpose for me hotels is really mainly to store my stuff most of the time when it just happens to be me. But that's a thing. Otherwise, though, Luxor. Oh, easy access to parking. Let's see. Oh, that's nice that you won a jackpot there. Okay, so about those windows. Windows are really cool, But then I also have, because they're at an angle, I don't like light. So trying to cover them and make sure you don't have light streaming in can be difficult and awkward. And we're going to see, they got rid of electric cash. Oh, no, there it is. They moved it. So electric cash right there used to be over here. Check this out. This is like the janky version of Lightning Link. It's everything about this is weird. Electric Cash Rise as a dragon. This looks so weird. And the fact that it's trying to, monopolize on the whole Lightning Link and Dragon Link game by giving itself kind of a janky, weird name. I think I've got like $1, and I don't know. $1 is not too amenable to play. I mean, we left it all. We left it all on the ground there. So it's a couple things for anyone who goes to Vegas in any casino, with any style of play. You can go to the ATM, take out money, often with a high fee, unless you have a level of status, in which case you can often have the fee waived at the cage. There's a process there. Or you go on the way I go, where you have a casino marker. Let's see, you're always with an ATM. You don't, though. So, Chris, go to the ATM, right? And I'd like to take out $1. or 100 or 1,000, right? Whatever the amount is. So you're in a Caesars one. All right, hey, a $9.99 or $11.99. You've already lost the moment you've hit that ATM, right? You take out $100 and you've got a $10 fee. That's a 10% fee. So it's like, oh, well, take out 1,000, you know. And for me, I can take out 1,000, but not 1,099. No, I can. So I have to take out 980 in order to take out. So the point, I'm like, it's 989.99 just to take money out, and I've got to find a way to claw back that $10 that the ATM was eating from me. So rather than that, you know, I get a marker. A marker is simply them. It's not a line of credit because it's just like you gave them a check. You arrive and you say, here's a check for money, and I want you to cash this in 30 days. You know, go off the strip and go. So, okay, when we don't have our car here, and because I've done that, I've gone to the banks. You're looking at like a $30 Uber to the bank, you know, and maybe and back. You could be looking at $30, $40 just to try to save $10. And again, a different level of awkward if you don't happen to have a car here. So it's convenient to be here with a car. But again, if all you're doing in the case of a marker is here's a check. I want you to fill it out if I lose this amount of money, and if you don't, you just pay it back. But you got typically 30 days or greater terms depending on how much it happens to be, and it lets me stay safe on it. It's like, I'm gonna play with this amount, and that's it. You know, I cut myself off after a point, and it's been good. It cuts down those fees, and it's very fast and easy. You don't need to get up and walk over to the ATM and stand in line and all that kind of jazz. But you can get them for everything. That especially makes it convenient when I'm going to do a slot video, and I don't have to sit there and feed in 100 after 100 after 100. You know, here's a ticket for 1,000. Feed it in. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to find the chip. You'll be there. Oh, watch Raider game. That should be absolutely fun. All right, so when you go to the Raider games, inside of Park MGM, there's this steakhouse in there that normally opens at 5, but they open up at 4:30 on Raider game days. No, I'm thinking not Raiders. I'm thinking of the hockey team. Raiders? What's the hockey team's name? The Knights. So let's go check out the Raider image, though, because it's right there. So maybe we'll find you some really nice, like, Raider swag. Once a Raider, always a Raider. That's kind of cool. Raiders football. It's very topical that you mentioned that at that time, right? Let me go see. Checking out all the cool stuff you guys have in here. Some nice classic hats. So yeah, you can go pick up all your classic jerseys. Oh, and regular styled shirts.
Know the contents of your baggage.
Know the contents of your baggage.
Please be reminded that all
Just
checked
so
and
said.
carry-on baggage is
Oh.
subject to search. If anyone
Let's
asks
see.
you to check in baggage, other
What,
than
the title at the top of the screen, or the title in the description?
airline personnel immediately.
Because the title at the top of the screen, I haven't changed the overlay, so it still says live at the Venetian.
All passengers will now
The,
board at gate
the video channel itself should have had a different
May I
name.
have your attention, please? This is a gate change announcement for Volaris
Oh.
Airlines Flight 1743.
Molards.
With service to Guadalajara.
Oh, okay,
All
Guadalajara. That
passengers
makes
will
sense.
now board at gate D24 for departure.
Let's see. In red. Yes, that is an overlay I have set up on here. So that way people will know, hey, when I'm actually live. Because the restream won't have the overlay on it. So that way we'll know, oh, this one's not live. But I don't know. It was something I was experimenting with. Especially because most people can't even see it. If you're watching on YouTube, you can't actually see it. Because it gets eaten up by the channel top in the top left. A bunch of people didn't even notice that my head was here in the top right corner. They're like, ah! They're sitting there watching for like an hour. And they're like, I didn't even see your head was there. Again, we're still experimenting with a lot of things. Because, Chris, you're on Facebook, but then we would have, thousands of people connecting from YouTube. or the Twitch or Kick or Twitter. I added Twitter recently as an experiment. When I renamed the channel, I'm like, all right, fine, I'll go and add Twitter on this. But I literally created that account on Friday, so there's really nothing going on there. Because Facebook and YouTube tend to be the primary, vehicles for sharing stuff and what have you. And they pay better than the other ones who pay nothing, so I like that idea. It's not much, but it's greater than 1 cent. So that's, I'll take it. Who knows? We hope to reach that day where we can have, real money and we can start to donate a lot of these things. I've contacted Angel of the Wings, but I've not heard anything from them. I tried to contact a couple of the Washington casinos. The A&A I contacted wouldn't reply to anything I said. I talked to them in person, and they were very reticent, if that's the right phrase, to even consider anything related to a policy that doesn't exist. It's not in a written form and does not exist on any of their stuff. Mystery of the Lamb. So I don't know. They regularly cost themselves in the form of customer loyalty. Especially with the new changes coming to the rewards program. We'll see what impact that has on a lot of folks. It's 5 minutes from our house, so it's convenient, and that is what that is. At least they haven't gone dirty like other places with 000 and 6 5s, everywhere. But the pay craps, pay tables are horrible too. Some things have gotten just so bad. Did Mr. Handpay talk about A&A, or was that a different thing that you're talking about, Chris? Because I definitely want to check out that video because I missed it if that was one. Ooh, the USO. I've been to many a USO. The USO in Kuwait was rather rugged. Yeah, I'll say that. You can get yourself a cake. It's like, I'm hungry. It's like, well, bring it home. I'm hungry, but not now. And here's one of the smoking rooms. Something I can't say in a other part of a video because it demonetizes the video. They literally block the video. Oh my, bonuses these days have been ridiculously bad in most cases. And luck has arrived bonuses. Hey, luck has arrived. All right. And 6 dead spins. Like, okay, what was the luck? What's going on there? All right, so let's go. I would go in there, but it's like you were in a box where everyone's smoking. You will smell just like being in a box where everyone's smoking. There used to be slot machines right there. There's a Wheel of Fortune right there that isn't there anymore. I have a video of that one. But clearly now it's gone. All right, back over this way. Oh. So they've got the new rewards program starting soon. It seems as though they have tightened up some things. The shufflers know what the cards are, right? The shufflers technically can order the cards in certain combinations because they're required to have a certain number of winning hands. Whether or not that winning hand actually goes to a player, that's a whole other factor. And you may ask, how can you tell that the shufflers know what the cards are? Because if you sit down at a Pai Gow game and you're trying to set your hand, you're like, what's the right way to set this hand? They'll press a button right there on the little thing, select your player hand, and it'll show you what your hand is and how it should be played. As though it knows exactly what combination cards you have in your hand. That's how they can easily tell if players were to secretly swap cards, they would know, that's not a valid hand. That player should have this and that player should have that, and they would then catch that. All right, so the rewards program is changing. I've got an email about it, maybe a thing in the mail. Because they are no longer going to be part of, but managed by Mohegan Sun, And Mohegan Sun has the Ascend rewards, right? That rewards program where they have that different levels. They'll have a new rewards program. We're not sure what that means for our momentum dollars yet. But I don't know what that means for our momentum dollars. But I basis and the free play type of thing we get, on a weekly and monthly basis. Most of which has been absolute trash lately. It's been really, really, what's the best way? Not very rewarding, right? Not commensurate with the level of play is, like I'm going because of adjacency, not because they're, compelling us with such amazing offers. Exception being, with the gifts, which are not necessarily amazing, but, hey, I'll drive, 5 minutes to go and pick up a toaster or an air fryer or, a hedge trimmer or something along those lines. So that's, we're going to see. We're going to see if they try to go back to the days of wanting players to come there, I also like it to get gift cards. Yeah. Now, you ever get comp or the every month you get like a free amount of, the stuff that you can use at a restaurant or something like that you can use in the gift shop to buy clothes, like this shirt, for example. Stuff like that. They've got those, we regularly get clothing. They used to be able to use those for maybe gift cards, I forget. Used to be able to use those to buy gift cards at that blue shop, the ladies' clothing shop. But they removed that recently to where you can't do that. So it is what it is, right? It's their business. There's things. I wish they had people to go and give the massage like they'll have at Caesars and MGM properties like that. That would be a great thing, and would help people while they're playing. Oh my! So the gas station's the biggest secret that a lot of people don't know there. We haven't bought gas for our car. I'm just going to end that sentence there. Well, because where we pay money, we use our momentum to buy gas for our car. And then when we drive to Vegas, we use our momentum to buy gift cards so we can buy gas for the car. It's super convenient. It's super... gas is expensive. I guess gas is expensive. And you get your 15-cent discount by entering your momentum number when you're at the thing. And or maybe if you just swipe your card, it gives you a discount. That part I'm not sure about because I never test that part. And 15 cents off a high-priced gas is better than not 15 cents. But yeah, those gift cards are great. We're going to see. I imagine that'll probably continue where you can use your momentum dollar equivalent to buy gift cards. But speaking of that, they treat your money like it's their money. So when you ask for comp, they're like, hey, give me some comp. They're like, you have a bunch of momentum dollars. Like, yeah, that's my other money. Why are you looking at that? Give me the comp. Hello, Patrice. So that becomes a weird one. But the number one place to use comp at any place that's got a casino any place that's got a gas station is at that gas station, because it's treated $1 for $1. You can't go wrong for $1 to $1. Everything else is, 2 to 1 or something like that. They turned me into, there's lots of slots, but they had me table free play for 1 month recently, and it was like $25 table free play. Like, I'm not. I'll do it when it's slot play for that, but for the table free play, that's such a floor. Come on, go and validate this ticket, even though they know it's me, just so I can play that hand, which I'm gonna play, or match play. Oh, match play is an awkward experience. So we'll see. Let's see how the new rewards program is going to be. We're at Lene is 7 years old now. That's the anniversary is next month, right? That's 7 years. That's a long time, right? The 7-year slot itch. Let's walk over here by this Buffalo and Willy Wonka section there. Because I'm going to sit down with this heavy bag on my back to get some level of rest. Let's see, Supercharged 7s. I don't know how long I have been streaming because I had to pop out in and out. It would be nice to win that $1.1 million there. Let's see, make sure it's coming visually there. Yeah, because that's been hit here not long ago on a different game because it's like an aggregate progressive.
I'm not asking you to go get it now. I'm saying if you go do that.
Let's go see. Just as a plane is pulling up. All right, I'm gonna sit down for a moment here. Toot toot toot. And then get ready to probably call it for a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, one day we may be as big or paid as well. Let's see here. I emailed ALNA and they need to upgrade their high element room. That is truly. There's some of the other casinos in the state where you can play Triple Fortune Dragon with $1 denom and like $500 bets. That's, we didn't. Hey, how about $50 25 cents? Like, no. And it's easy to change them. It's just changing the machine. I mean, yeah, it's functionally there's other stuff behind the scenes, but still. Who knows? There's just a lot of things they do that's kind of weird. Same is true of various casinos. I popped in the Win last night. They're overly aggressive, especially in the high limit room too. So it's like, I'm not going to play here. You're not making it rewarding for us as players to enjoy an experience on there. And the places who do, let's go back there. Because I feel like they forget why they exist. The casinos don't exist for themselves. They exist for the people who come and play, to come and enjoy, playing and stuff like that. If I do it this way, it makes it look like I'm sitting in this chair here. It's kind of ridiculous. All right, well, I'm going to get ready to wrap this up. I hope any other questions you guys might have, about any of these things. When next time you guys are going to get a chance to go to Vegas and stuff like that. Let's see. Yeah, well, the 3 Huff and Puff machines in the high limit room, yeah. And on the floor, there's 6, I believe. And they worked hard to get that, and Frankenstein, which is Frankenstein's horrible payout. Oh my God, it's a lot of the games just have gotten to be not so enjoyable to play. Sadly, that is and then except for the dragons, right? For the Fortune Dragons, but then they'll come in. They're like, you can't film that. You can't take a picture of your bonus. Like. Wait, what are you doing? I've heard from some people who will say that they've been told, hey, you need to delete that picture, which, yeah, you tell me to delete it, and it goes inside of my deleted items. And you're like, you need to go and clear it from there. Like, yeah, this is not going to happen. Yeah, Frankenstein is terrible online. It's terrible when you even get the bonuses. I've seen a fiery head once, and I was so shocked at seeing it, I didn't film it. It wasn't even mine. This was someone playing next to me while I was playing Mystery of the Lamp. One time. That's maybe Mystery of the Lamp. Either way. Just, yeah. Alright, well, let's see. It's 3:16. I'm going to get ready to have, something to drink here. And... I've got pop-up messages coming in of people, providing. I get a lot of hate comments, which I appreciate. Don't get me wrong, I love the hate comments. Hey, Rigo from England. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Most people play the game right when you enter. Yes, thank you. I hope for that safe flight, I'm getting home later than I thought. And then drive home from the airport, all that kind of fun stuff. It'll be good to be home because I did not sleep for 3 days. Because I filmed for just 2 solid of those days and then grinded back money from Baccarat to the rest of the time. Yeah, I'll have some short clips about some wins. At least I got to get those, but I wasn't able to actually record any of the live play on tables. I'm working on that. Once I can start doing live table play recording, that'll be fun. I just can't, I don't have that possible yet. But we're working on it. I've got a good host who's it's so rare to have a good host. Yeah. So Rigo, which live stream did you catch? It's easy. Either it was Deal or No Deal, or it was everything except for Deal or No Deal. Because the first one, Deal or No Deal, was 5 hours, and then the everything except for Deal or No Deal was how long was that? 5 or 6? Because sometimes my app crashes, so I gotta go and actually pull it up. And I still need to download the live version. So you guys see the restream version, but I have the live version stored locally that I can go and, broken up in 30-minute clips and stuff for file integrity purposes. I have so many dozens of hours. Oh, that's cool. You're in both. I have so many dozens of hours just from this own weekend of this, portrait mode. And this, let me grab it. Let's see. This one was recording almost everything in landscape mode. So that way, because that looks better, on screen sometimes, like on a television. This looks like garbage on our TV. And this is not intended. This is for a mobile audience. The other one's intended for a landscape audience. Hey, and I've got a little battery message. That's good. All right, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it, guys. We appreciate it. We appreciate you guys being there. Otherwise, it'd just be me talking to the ether, which is fine. I do that all the time anyway. I hope you guys enjoy more of the stuff, and we're gonna see. I'm gonna probably take a break, not go back to Vegas again this weekend, like I did the last 2 weekends, and then off, because it's tax time. I gotta do my taxes still, and I need to write like 7,000 reviews for Amazon. So I gotta get some of these things done. But I've got a lot of content that nobody's ever seen, and I do a lot of recording off stream. So much recording. I've recorded over 50 videos this weekend. You guys saw 2, because you saw 2 that were live. But I recorded over 50 videos this weekend. Sorry, let me correct that. On this, I recorded 50 videos. On the one I'm talking to you on here, I recorded like another 80 videos. Can't do everything live. So I've got to try to get some of those things, in a place, and then get them out and posted. They'll come to Facebook before YouTube, always, because I can upload 50 videos to Facebook but only 15 to YouTube. So YouTube is not. Once I get someone who will handle that part for me, once we make money, we'll have someone to manage that. All right, I'm gonna wrap it, guys. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you on the next